Okay, Gotham episode 7, Penguin's Umbrella. And this video is a bit late, but that's only because there's just so much going on in this episode that I couldn't stop watching it over and over again. I didn't want to get anything wrong. I didn't want to miss anything. But at the same time, it's just one of those episodes that it's hard to just stop and think about what just happened. You're just sitting there in complete amazement. It's just all the chaos finally just showing itself. And at first, I thought, this can't be the climax already. It's too soon. It's a premature ejaculation. We need time to, build up more of the, espionage and more of the suspense and drama, because there's still so many questions unanswered that would really make the ending that much greater. And part of me was glad when it didn't turn out to be the climax. Like, this is where it all unravels. But at the same time, I don't like how it came to that conclusion. Let me just say that once again, Penguin pretty much steals the spotlight. But this time it makes sense because the episode is named after him. So of course he has to surprise me the most. But anyway, Jim Gordon, the aftermath, and he's just still coming to work. He's being punched out by Bullock. Like, nah, I gotta kill you or else they'll kill me. And then Fish, of course, going all ranting. He's like, I can't believe he's still alive. Bring Gordon here alive. And of course, that doesn't work out. Gordon's too badass. Like, nope, I'm not letting you get my wife. And you get Barbara, you guys gotta get out of the town, got out of Gotham, never come back. I'll come to you when it's safe, or I'll tell you to come back when it's safe. But this is a kind of a do or die mission. I'm ready to die in case all hell breaks loose. And I gotta applaud him for that. And even he just has the balls to walk into his office, ask for warrants that are already pre-signed by a judge, and actually asked the chief of police if he can arrest the mayor and Falcone right off the bat, not holding back. It's like, nope, time to go straight to the source. It's like, whoa, what am I watching? That's all I kept thinking while this is happening. And of course, Falcone has to send someone in, to bring Gordon and try to talk to him. It's like, come on, calm down. And he sends Victor Zsasz. Poor choice, because you know how blood hungry he is. But yeah, I do remember Victor Zsasz, and I'm pretty sure his crimes were more than being the underling of Falcone, or just cutting himself every time he killed someone. There was more to his insanity. But the minute he walks in, I can immediately tell he's some sort of cartoon character. Even the two females with him. Because the minute they walk into the police station, one of them starts taking a cop's hat, and the other one messing up his hair, and Victor just jumps on a desk. Is like, where's Jim Gordon? It's just like, what are you guys, playground bullies? You don't look threatening at all. You look hilarious. But I gotta say, it did lead up to a pretty painful scene when Gordon just tells them, we got 50 cops in here. What are you gonna do? And Victor Zsasz just says, everyone get out now. And they all just walk out on Gordon. And Gordon's just looking like, damn. Oh, that has to hurt the heart, It's like, you have this faith in the system, and then right when it fails you in front of your eyes, it's gotta hurt. Just hurt. But of course that leads out to a shootout, and it looks like Gordon is in trouble, and poor police lady, she just walked in on the wrong time. She's dead. But Gordon gets saved by the MCU guys, and I was kind of hoping they'd be punished more for their slip-ups in previous episodes, not just I'm sorry and that's it, we're done, we're over it. But it's like, I guess we gotta move on. Let's not put too much focus on those two. And I still find it funny that Gordon goes to Bruce and say, hey, I might die, trying to bring down Falcone and all these other mob people, but these two will take over the case of your parents for me, and they're good cops. And I just laughed. I was like, yeah, they're good detectives. They arrested you on the word of a drunk homeless man. Great job. They'll do a fantastic job on finding the murderers of the Waynes. Yeah, perfect. But either way, and then there's a scene where Penguin comes in, trying to get in Marone's favor, and make up for the fact that Falcone's hitting him harder than ever because Penguin is under his protection. So of course, there's this he took a gun truck from us. And now we gotta hit him back. And of course, Penguin knows the in and outs of how Falcone's empire works, the drug deals, and all their warehouses. And they hit it hard, and they kill the Russian man. Big loss, yeah. But what happens after is just what really astonishes me. And I thought it was gonna be the shining moment for Penguin, but that moment goes to what happens later. But here it's just amazing. He's just like, the guy's threatening Penguin is like, look, I can just kill you now and say you fell before we got a chance to kill all these guys, and that's it, because I don't like you, I don't trust you. And of course, Penguin's like, once you find a man's weakness, it's pretty much easy to take him out. Your weakness is your love for money, and I can see that you love money so much that your boys don't get paid enough, so I paid them. And now we're all betraying you. And it was just ingenious the way he, outsmarted the guy. And the guy just like, oh my god, this is horrible. Like, Jesus. And I like how the two other thugs that Penguin paid off look at each other all weird when Penguin kisses him on the head after he kills him. But, it's just like, I guess that's Penguin's idea of what gangsters or mob people are supposed to do. Or maybe that's something he always wanted to do, is like, ooh, I've always wanted to be a mob boss. Is this what the mob bosses do? I don't know. But it's just hilarious. But anyway, after that, Gordon, meets up with, Bullock meets up with Gordon back at his apartment and says, you know what? I'm probably going to die either way. I might as well go down, being a good cop. I'm with you all the way, Gordon. And it's just nice to see that, like, all right, Bullock's on the same side as Gordon, or Bullock is on the same side as Gordon, and they're like, we're gonna go down in a blaze of glory, and they pretty much do. They arrest the mayor. It's like, and they just drive up to Falcone's mansion using the mayor as a cover-up, and they just walk in with shotguns pointing at Falcone. It's like, we're here to arrest you, but of course Falcone has a way out of this. He tells them, if you try to bring me in, well, I have to kill your wife. And of course, we're thinking like, no, that's a lie. She's out of here. But then we find out that Barbara came back. I mean, what the hell was she thinking? Really? It's just, okay, I understand you're afraid for your husband, or I'm sorry, fiance, and you love him and everything, but you have to realize it was a dumb decision to just come in thinking, I'll just apologize to Falcone and beg him to just leave me and my husband alone. That ain't gonna work, okay? It's just not gonna fly with these kinds of people. So it's just a dumb decision, and I hate that that Gordon doesn't get mad at her even. But I guess he's blinded by emotions, like, I love you, thanks for coming back, I suppose. But it's like, really, Barbara? I mean, all this could have ended. Like, they could have arrested Falcone, or at least gone down in a blaze of glory. But, when I think about it, there's like, no, that's not how the series should end, and it's not so soon. So again, I'm glad that it's gonna keep going, but, Barbara, really? Come on. But anyway, throughout this episode, they keep building up that Falcone seems to be very complacent, and maybe he's just trying to hide something. Even Fish mentions like he's too calm about all this. He seems like he knows something, and that's what troubles me. And I'm thinking he's like, yeah, that's kind of true. I mean, most mob bosses would get angry about all this stuff going on to him and his organization, but he just seems to be going along with this. Like, all right, we'll take the toxic waste stuff, but they attacked us, that's fine, we won't make a move. And like, oh really, Jim Gordon betrayed us, that's fine. It's like, what the hell? I mean, Falcone, aren't you offended in any way? But it's at the very end, it's just ingenious. You see Penguin, coming up to him, And first I'm thinking, is he gonna try and kill him there? But no, apparently Falcone and Penguin have been working together since the very beginning. And it just blew my mind at how everything just tied together. It's like, whoa. I have nothing to say anymore. I have no expectations. I just blown out of the water. Damn. And at first I'm thinking like, well, I don't like how Falcone is having his strings pulled by Penguin. But then it makes me think maybe he's not. Maybe he does realize, that Penguin thinks he's trying to use him. When really he realizes it's like, yeah, like I can't really trust this Penguin guy too much. His plans are working out so well that it makes me question how far he can go. And like, not many people will just outright say, I'm a snitch. I'm a good snitch. It's the only thing I'm good at. Use me. And Falcone's interest is like, he's making all these predictions and assumptions based on just his feeling alone. Let's see how far it goes. If it works, alright. If it doesn't, he's dead. Good for me. And everything's been falling into place so perfectly for Oswald that Falcone can't help but be interested in just where this is going to lead. He's just amazed that, Oswald got as far as he did on just luck and, little tiny details here and there. So it's just, everything's just building up, and it makes me believe that now this series is going to go in a way that Gordon will have to take down Marone, Fish. They're the pillars that you have to take down before you get to the big head, and that's Falcone. And at the very end, they take down Falcone, and everyone's celebrating. It's like, hey, Gotham is free. We can finally move toward a better city. And here comes Penguin, just coming in, like building up his repertoire, and just like, yes, now you're taking care of all these other mob people. I'm the only one left. I'm gonna take that seat of power while it's empty, but I'm gonna be more careful than these guys ever were. I'm not gonna be more well known than everyone. It's just like subtly, pulling little strings here and there every now and then, but not really as big as Falcone, because I don't want to push my luck just yet. That's just my feeling. But either way, this episode was amazing. It's just action-packed, just suspense. I mean, I have no idea where this is going anymore. Now that Oswald and Falcone is revealed to be partners in crime, and really just love this episode, except for, of course, Barbara coming in thinking, maybe I'll just reason with these mob people. It's like, no, that's not gonna work. But either way, great episode. Can't wait for what's in store for me in the next one. So until then, I'm Tony Dragon. Bye bye.